Hello, everyone. Like Josh said, my name is Kelsey, and I like to think of life as a giant roadmap, which is why I titled my mTalent Showcase presentation, Road Trip via U of M Dearborn. So like any road trip, you need to do some planning. And my planning began in the summer of 2018 when I was accepted to U of M Dearborn, and my plans were to get a bachelor's in digital marketing in the College of Business. And all I wanted to do was go to school, get my degree in 4 years, nothing more, nothing less, just get there as soon as I could. However, I attended one of the last orientations that was offered that summer, so I was late to register, which also meant there was no business classes left. So that led me to take a history class to cover my DDC course. And in this history class, I was exposed to the study abroad program here at U of M Dearborn, and I was accepted to go to Poland and the Czech Republic. However, that was canceled due to circumstances beyond my control. This is also the time when I started working at Career Services as a career peer and when I joined the Talent Gateway. And through the Gateway, I was really able to reflect on what it meant to work and learn here at the university through the I Work and Learn Here Student Employee Challenge. And I was able to learn that the skills that I'm doing and gaining as a student employee can really help me in my professional, academic, and personal life. So like any road trip or any trip in general, there can be some road work. And boy, did I run into that. I applied to study abroad again in Poland and Germany, and I was going to go to the Czech Republic as well. However, the pandemic happened and that was canceled. I went from being on campus 5 days a week for 8 to 10 hours a day to being virtual 24/7. This is also when I realized that I was enjoying my social science classes more than my business classes. So I decided to change my major completely to be a Bachelor of Arts in History. And I was able to reflect on these major life changes through the Learn About Managing Life Changes Challenge and how this big pandemic and going virtual really helped me develop my technology skills, my leadership skills, and communication as well. So since I changed my major, it has been somewhat smooth sailing. This summer, I completed an internship at the Ukrainian American Archive and Museum here in Hamtramck. And I was able to reflect on the entire process of interviewing, applying for an internship, completing the internship, and after through the Apply to a Co-op and Internship Challenge. And this really solidified that I want to work in the public history sector. Through changing my major to history, I was also able to establish 2 mentors and reflect on what it means to have a mentor and why it's really important. My 2 mentors are Olga, who is the museum director, and with Professor Pennock through the history program. I've also been able to join the Global Learning Advisory Council here on campus. I was named a difference maker this spring, along with being awarded the Student Employee of the Year as well. So now that I'm in my home stretch, I am also planning my next trip. I see the light at the end of the tunnel with graduating in the spring in April. I'm also in the process of applying to different opportunities. I've applied for a Fulbright to be an English teaching assistant in the Czech Republic. And I'm also applying to graduate school for librarianship and archival practice. And I actually received my first acceptance letter this week, which is very exciting. So I have some advice to future U of M Dearborn students and current U of M Dearborn students. First, don't say no to any opportunity. No matter if you don't think it's relevant or if it's not comfortable, you will gain something from it, I guarantee it. 2, there will be roadblocks. No matter what the GPS says, there will be a detour. So just be flexible and learn from that experience. Third, take pit stops, whether it's here on campus or going on a study abroad to visiting a new country. Explore the services that the university offers, like the Talent Gateway and Career Services, because they're there to help. I would like to thank you for attending my presentation, and if you have any questions, feel free to email me.